Oh, thank you very much. Hello, everyone. So we're going to talk about a community that you can't really join with your character in-game. Eve Rookies was started 4 years ago. Actually, this month is our anniversary month, and we were just an Incursion community with a handful of friends. The idea was to lower the bar of incursions and let new people join in practices that we handed out and get some ISK without having to put in a bunch of resources. That worked out for us for about a year, and then the Eve community kind of decided that we needed to become more. So today, we have gone from like the 10 to 15 friends, and we are now almost at 4,000 players on our Discord, and we do literally everything that you can do in Eve except for live in null. So we do Vanguard and Headquarter incursions. Shield is our basic, so everyone comes in on shields, and then you can go into armor vanguards and headquarters, which of course is armor. We do mining ops in all space. We do wormhole ratting. We have wormholes that we own. We have recently taken over Worm Life. We were asked to, take guardianship of it as the owner is stepping down. We run mission fleets, including home fronts, PvP fleets. As a matter of fact, Wednesday, I will be FCing a Nubro Rome. Classes of all sorts. We just sent some teachers over, I believe, to do faction warfare, plexing, and I'm not sure what Serena did, but he came over and did something. And we recently got into faction warfare. So we are running under the Gristas, and our corporation there is Eve Rookies Rabbit Rebellion, but anybody can join if they have a Grista character for those fleets. We stand up an average of 70 fleets a month, and I have a team of over 100 FCs, JFCs, ambassadors, and teachers that make this all happen. And of course, the leadership that makes sure that I don't go off and do something completely and totally insane, which they have about 50-50 chance of calming me down on that. We invite the entire public. We don't care who you are or where you're from. So out of the almost 4,000 people, we have goons, we have horde, we have init, we have brave, we have everything in between. We have wormhole people coming. We have faction warfare. So everyone is welcome. The only limitation is usually what their own communities put on them. Of course, we have lots of NPSI. We do have a set of core values that we expect everyone to come in and abide by. Our leadership team, our community team, is held to a little bit higher standard on that. And we are 100% new player friendly. We welcome everyone, no matter who you're associated with. We make sure that new players are never turned away from a fleet. So we always have handouts in one way or another. There could be a deposit, small deposit that they have to pay, and then give the ships back, get their ISK back. But we'll always have handouts. Some fleets do have SRP if you're going to lose a ship. We always put people before boxes in ISK. So if you're ever going to come out on my incursion fleets, expect an oversized grid because I just don't turn people away. Mistake is not a bad word. We want people to come and try and learn. So if you mess it up, it's pixels. Anything can be fixed. We're about learning, and this includes sometimes doing activities that Greater Eve doesn't approve of, like maybe ganking fleets or teaching people how to scam or do that type of thing. Knowledge is power. It can either let people, foresee what could happen, or, if they want to do it themselves and it's within TOS, so be it. What else? We do encourage our community members to stand up and do fleets whenever someone complains about there not being enough fleets in their time zone. Our saying is, be part of the solution, not the problem. So we get new people every month coming in to do fleets in all the different areas. If someone has an idea of a new type of fleet, we usually embrace it. We have the ISK and the assets to help out with that. And, recently, within the last couple months, we do have player corporations that you can join. We do have Eve Rookies Industry and Academy, but all of our fleets are actually public. So we don't run a whole lot of corp-only events because, well, we're a public corporation. And of course, we have the faction warfare for people who want to put an alt in. You can be a dual citizen. We don't care. Just come and fly. So that is pretty much Eve Rookies in a nutshell.
Thank you for that, K'Shal. That was a great explanation. And some of those stats, like I've heard the great things about Eve Rookies, but hearing 70 fleets a month and 4,000 people in Discord, like that really hits home all the stuff you guys are doing. Yeah,
we actually hit 99 fleets. And for those who have OCD, I'm sorry. We hit 99 fleets in January.
Oh, that's almost a nicer number. You say 100 fleets and people don't believe you and think you're making up a number, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. There's been some chatter in the chat. Just we were talking about how much we love the guest lectures that we've had from some of your teachers coming over here recently.
Oh, awesome. So,
yeah.
That's good to hear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went to Heathspliff's talk on the insurgencies, and it was wonderful, and it made me want to do Garistas faction warfare for sure.
Honestly, Heathspliff is a perfect example of a player who was making a solution instead of, whining about us not doing faction warfare. Since we didn't have anyone that could do it, and I'm tapped out, if you can believe that, my finger on all the pies, he stepped up and said, hey, we're going to do, faction warfare. This is what I'm offering. And we're like, yeah, let's go for it. And it's been pretty successful. Fleets are max, and they're having lots of fun out there.
I think we are looking at building more partnerships between Eve University and Eve Rookies. As she was mentioning, a few of their teachers have come over to us recently. We're going to have some of our teachers go over there in the next few weeks. We've just been busy organizing today, so we weren't able to get it going. But yeah, any unique teachers that are hearing this and interested in doing some teaching, let's talk, because we want you over there too.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, and I'm going to call you out, Laura, I'm doing a rolling FC class on the 30th, I think it is, maybe 31st. It's a Monday. And Laura promised to come out and do that. So anyone else who wants to give a hand at or try to FC, that is a absolutely great chance. Get about 10 minutes of FC time to whelp or go in a certain direction, set the next person up.
Laura is something of a lucky FC. On like her second fleet, we caught a 3-bill freighter. On her 7th fleet, we killed like 4 billion ships on that. So having her there, I assume there'll be lots of lucky things happening.
Oh, expectations are being set now. I'm going to hold you to that, Laura.
Mm-hmm. She summons content somehow. I don't know how. We think she might be bribing enemies to be there for us. We don't know. There's rumors. We're not confirming or denying anything here. K'Shal, for people wanting to reach out and follow up, I believe you made a posting in Workfare. They should just head to the Discord, should they? Your Discord or?
Yep. Just head to our Discord. Most of our fleets are pinged on the NPSI.rocks calendar. And they're also pinged within the Discord and put up in the little event thing. So, yeah, there's things going on all the time. You're very welcome. I will do the CSM interviews again this year. If I have a few minutes left, I will talk about Voices of New Eden. It is a new project I'm working on that kind of was born out of all those CSM interviews. I am interviewing people. I've interviewed Laura already, so that's going to be coming out in the future, on just players, what they're doing, who they are, their stories. And we've had some new bros. We've had some very old players who've been playing 20 years. We've had celebrities. Frozen Fallout's going to come out a little bit later tonight. So yeah, if anyone wants to share their story, it doesn't matter if you're the guy that goes out and venture and mines for a couple minutes. You have a story to tell. Why do you do that? Who are you? So hit me up.